Welcome to Folktales of Africa. This is a story of a child with the golden eye, the granddaughter of Chief Sige. He was a very renowned chief from Samba village. His family was known for very high moral standards, and Chief Sige ensured his family principles and values were kept, and no one could escape his disciplinary hand. Chief Sige was married to two wives, Sayana and Tawa. Sayana was the first wife and had two beautiful children, Musa and Kuchena, while Tawa had a daughter, Hawa. Tawa, the second wife, had always been jealous of Sayana. No matter how Sayana treated her with love, she wouldn't extend a friendly hand towards Sayana, the first wife. 10 years ago, Sayana and Tawa gave birth at the same hospital, in the same room, at the same time. But on that day, both wives heard the nurses arguing about something, but did not know what it was. Both wives then returned home with their child in their arms. Sayana with Musa, a boy, and Tawa with Hawa, a girl. That was the day Tawa's dislike for Sayana started, because Sayana gave birth to a boy while she had a girl. Tawa would look for every excuse to mistreat Sayana's children in her absence and treat her daughter Hawa with extra care. Hawa, on the other hand, never supported her mother's wicked actions towards her stepsister Kuchena and her stepbrother Musa, and her mother continued to be wicked. Sayana, on the other hand, tried always to make peace with Tawa and could not understand the hatred from her co-wife Tawa. As years passed, Kuchena and Hawa grew into very beautiful girls. Suitors came from all over the village to marry Chief Sige's daughters because they were morally upright. The man who came to marry Kuchena was wealthier than that of Hawa, and this got Tawa, the mother of Hawa, extremely jealous. This time, she planned something evil for Sayana and her children. One day, Tawa sent her daughter away to a nearby village to stay with her sister and pretended to be sick. She used the excuse to send Kuchena on an errand. On her way back, Kuchena found a wounded woman lying beside a tree and helped the woman. Unknown to her, it was all Tawa's plan. After Kuchena helped the woman stylishly rubbed blood at the back of Kuchena's gown to show she was defiled. As she headed home, people were gossiping, and on getting home, her father summoned everyone in the village to talk about Kuchena's behavior because he had heard the rumors. He said he was very disappointed with Kuchena and that she had tarnished the family's image by flaunting her decency, and that no daughter of his who did that will remain in his house. With that, he sent Kuchena out of his house. Tears rolled Sayana's eyes. She knew that her co-wife had a hand in this, and now no suitor came for Kuchena's hand. Tawa was overjoyed that Kuchena will no longer marry the wealthy man again. Sayana sent her daughter Kuchena to go live with her old mother in the next village. Kuchena was very sad because she knew she was still a decent girl and did not do any of these things she was accused of. Life went on, and years later, Kuchena married a farmer who was also a healer. They gave birth to a beautiful golden-eyed girl named Mahalli. Mahalli was a rare child and had the gift of the golden eye. Kuchena's husband, who was a healer, knew the significance of a child that was born with the golden eye and knew that she was not an ordinary child. A child with the golden eye was born once in every 80 to 100 years, and Mahalli had these unique and rare gifts. A child with the golden eye had the ability to see into the past, present, and future. As little as she was, people came to consult Mahalli for advice. Kuchena had not seen her father in years, and he had also not seen his daughter Kuchena and his granddaughter Mahalli. He didn't even come for his daughter's wedding because of his principled ways. Only Sayana and Musa, Kuchena's mother and brother, visited them regularly. Back home, Hawa was not in good terms with her mother, Tawa, because she disliked her mother's wicked ways. Rather, she was close to Sayana, her stepmother, and her brother, Musa. Tawa even tried to get rid of Musa, but Hawa stopped her. In the end, Sayana, the first wife, left her husband's house because she was tired of everything that was going on in her house and decided to come live with her old mother and to be close to her children, Kuchena and Musa. Tawa was overjoyed that Sayana had finally left the house for her. Weeks later, some strange illness hit Tawa and no doctor could treat her. Her only hope was to go look for the golden eye child as rumored. Since she was never interested in Kuchena's life, she did not know that the golden eye child was her step-granddaughter. Tawa embarked on a journey to find this miraculous healer. She traveled through villages seeking clues and asking locals for information about the golden eye child. Finally, after weeks of searching, she arrived at the village where Mahalli and Kuchena lived. Word spread quickly of Tawa's quest, and it reached Mahalli's ears. Mahalli at first did not want to treat Tawa because she knew of her wicked ways. But her mother Kuchena pleaded with her to forgive her and help her if she could. Then Tawa came to meet Mahalli. Despite her reluctance, Mahalli decided to treat Tawa because of her mother. Eventually, Tawa came into Mahalli's presence. Immediately Tawa entered Mahalli's presence. Mahalli's golden eyes shimmered with a golden glow. She saw into Tawa's past, present, and future, and witnessed all the malicious deeds and lies that Tawa had perpetrated against her family. She also saw the torment and suffering that Tawa was currently enduring due to her illness. With a kind heart, Mahalli reached out to touch Tawa, and a warmth spread through Tawa's body. Mahalli's gift began to work its magic, unraveling the illness that had plagued Tawa for weeks. Tawa's strength gradually returned, and her health improved with each passing moment. However, as Mahalli continued to heal Tawa, she couldn't help but speak the truth. She recounted everything that she had seen both in Tawa's past and present, revealing the extent of Tawa's wickedness and the suffering she had caused to Kuchena, Sayana, and Musa. Tawa, overwhelmed with guilt and shame, finally confessed all her actions and begged for forgiveness from Mahalli. Mahalli told her that it was not for her to forgive, but she needed to go back and confess what she had done to her family. Mahalli told Tawa that Hawa, who she thought was her daughter, was not her daughter, but Musa was her son, whom she wanted to harm. She revealed that the day Hawa and Musa was born, that she heard some nurses arguing. They were arguing because they mistakenly switched the babies and forgot which baby belonged to which woman. As both of them, Tawa and Sayana, gave birth on the same day, in the same room, and at the same time. So, a switch was done mistakenly. This news that Musa was her son really shocked Tawa. But not only her, it shocked Sayana, Kuchena, and Musa. Tawa finally understood the gravity of her actions and saw how she would have caused harm to her only son for being jealous of Sayana all these years over a son for nothing, a son who was truly hers. Tawa returned to her husband's village, Chief Sige. Her heart heavy with remorse, she confessed all her wrongdoing to Chief Sige, Sayana, and Musa. But Chief Sige was hesitant to forgive her, but eventually he forgave her. Her wife too forgave her mother, realizing the depth of her actions. With Mahalli's extraordinary gifts, the family began to heal, not only physically, but also emotionally. The revelation of the truth brought about reconciliation, and Chief Sige finally understood the gravity of his action towards his daughter Kuchena. He finally reunited with his daughter Kuchena and met his granddaughter Mahalli for the first time. The story of Mahalli, the child with the golden eye, became legendary in Samba village, not only for her healing abilities but also for her role in exposing the truth and bringing her family back together. This story shows how jealousy can lead to harmful actions and hurt others. Tawa's jealousy towards Sayana caused a lot of pain and suffering within the family. It is always better to tell the truth and make amends for one's mistake. The story emphasizes forgiveness as a way to heal relationships and move forward. Family unity is important. Despite the conflicts, the family came together in the end, showing that love and understanding can mend even the deepest wound. Kuchena's unjust expulsion from her family due to false appearances teaches us not to judge people based on appearance or rumor. It is important to seek truth before passing judgments. Mahalli's decision to help Tawa despite her past action demonstrates the power of compassion and forgiveness in healing relationships and helping others. Many misunderstandings in this story could have been avoided through open and honest communication. Encouraging our children to talk about their feelings and concerns can help prevent conflicts. This is the question for today. Did you think that Chief Sige was right to send his daughter Kuchena out of his house? Let's know your answer in the comment section. If you enjoyed this story, let's know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel, as this will encourage us to create more stories for you. Thank you once again for watching and see you in the next story. Bye.